Right, so off to see Azan now. He hopefully has some jobs for us, and yeah, it's not nice, but she really shouldn't be so pissed off at us. She really should have taken action against Blackwood Company, but there you go. Yeah, but we're off to see Azan, because Lena Dunton is not very happy chappy that her little boy just got killed. I look forward to the mission where you interrogate the Blackwood Company guy. And you get his ring that you can just put on people, just reverse pickpocket on them, and the ring will continuously damage them until they die. And it is a good way of dealing with quest essentials. If somebody's a quest essential and bothering you, use reverse pickpocket the ring onto them, and they never get up again because the ring constantly damages them. They can't die because of quest essential, but they can't get back up because the ring stops them from ever generating enough health to get back up. It's a vicious circle and it just keeps them down, out the way. However, at that point you lose the use of the ring. Because you can never take the ring off them without them getting back up again. So it's a kind of trade-off, but if you use a person who's not quest essential, it'll just kill them outright. Because, yeah, and a piece of clothing that continuously damages them, regardless, unless they have resistance to the fire element to prevent the damage happening in the first place, it is just going to kill them. But it can't be used on the Daedra here, because you can't pickpocket them. You can probably pickpocket a Marcanaz, or yeah, Tremora basically. Marcanaz or something like that. What his name is. Kinmarcher, that's another one. What have you got? Elven Bow, Glass Armor, Ugly Face. You have no use to anybody. Oh, there's Kvatch. I got so many map markers now because I've been all over the fucking place. I would get an achievement for that. How many map markers I've had fucking found. See, in fast travel you miss out on this, like that battle there. You could just go in and loot the person who loses, and run off if you're not invisible. And oh my god, look at those seams down there. Can you tell where the cell ends? Can you tell where this cell edge ends? Sorry, I always seem to be yawning when I play this game. I assure you I don't find it boring. So, yes. Okay, I was talking about like the way they can improve combat. I think it was. Yeah. The other perks would be much better. Yeah, in Skyrim you get perks to the skill tree. But the way it's limited is you have to have all the perks before it to get it. And if it made sense for how you go from one perk to another, that would be fine. but going from increased bow damage to having a zoom on a bow does not make sense. It should just be locked to your skill level, but without having to have the perks below it. So if you have a skill level of say 50 in the bow, and you have a skill point, you should be able to just buy ranger ability without having to buy all the fucking bits below it. Because sometimes I want the abilities for the skill tree, but I don't want to have increased damage. I want to just go and see what I can do with the normal damage to the weapon. Just by my skill level alone, and it doesn't allow it because, yeah, you have to have all the skills before it to get it. I know there's mods that do this. I know. I mod it myself. I have plenty of mods made, and I have some on the Nexus. And no, I'm not going to just like fucking boost my own mods downloads up by saying, "Oh, everybody go to my mod and download it." Fuck that shit, man. If you want to find my mods, you find it by looking for things that you want, and if it happens to be something you want, you'll find it. Woohoo! Oh,
sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier.
Fucking hell! Oh man, that scared the shit out of me. She just came out of nowhere. Yeah, dude, you know those Zipfly just wandering around next to town? Guard? Thick shot. Skyrim shot, straight to the knee. I got both knees. I used to be a Zipfly like you, then I got shot in both knees. Hello, Mike. Yeah, so if you unlocking the cell trees with something that's useful to me, I will mod that in myself. I don't need to download the mod for that. This was hard. Right, where's his must be upstairs. Is he in his office? I'm gonna go find him. I hate that shit. Find the NPC.
Here for more work, are you? I've got one last contract for you. First, though, a bit of bad news. Orain spoke with Velena about your last mission.
Yep, demoted.
She didn't take the news well. Orain has been expelled. And I'm sorry to do this, but you've been demoted to Defender. You'll be fine, though.
Do I get advancement? That'd be silly to ask straight after getting demoted.
Look, I've only got one more thing on my plate for you, but it's an important one. The stone of St. Alessia has been stolen from Bruma Chapel. I don't know if you're religious, but a lot of folks are, and the stone is important. Talk to Sirach in Bruma. He'll fill you in on the details.
Fine, that can get me going on the main
Sirach
quest.
about that.
I'll do the spies quest while I'm up there then. So now for a long ass haul all the way back up to Bruma. Yeah, fucking bastards. Oh, I just walked. Just to go all the way back up here. You get that a lot in Skyrim too. A lot of back and forward as you go back and forward to 2 different locations that you've been to 6 times. especially in the Dark Brotherhood, that you go back forth in Solitude 4 or 5 times in a succession for one mission. Oh, sorry, for 4 missions in a row you go to the same location. Different parts of Solitude, but you still go back and forwards in Solitude. And you can bet when I said, haul our ass all the way back down here when we're done. But on the other hand, I can get into Bruma, so I can start going through the main quest a bit now, so yay. I have to deal with the spies quest, and after that, Martin gives you a quest to go find, is it the Great Welcome Stone? No, because he needs the blood of a Daedra first. And I've got my ebony blade here actually. So that quest will be over with quickly, and then you have to do another quest for Joffrey. Goldbrand, that's it. Goldbrand is not in Skyrim, so that's what I'll be handing over. The ebony blade is in Skyrim, so I will be keeping it. And it's one-handed weapon here, it's a two-handed weapon in Skyrim. Go figure. It's also finding like in Skyrim, you get critical damage for swords. If you use swords, you can get critical damage by unlocking the skill in the sword tree. But here's where it gets weird. How do I put it? Isn't that useful because it only adds a minor amount of damage to it. It's only if you're not using power-ups like the bonus damage and enchantments and boost damage that critical damage actually becomes useful, because it does add a significant amount of damage on then compared to the weapon's total damage. It works weirdly, it's a set figure of damage it adds on every time, instead of being you have a 10% chance of doing 20% extra damage, it's you have a 10% chance of doing 5 extra damage. And it does not matter at higher levels when you're using high level opponents and things like that. So the way it's implemented is bad, the idea is good. Like with swords you get a chance to critical damage if you put the perks into this sword specialise in the swords. If you specialise in axes, you get bleeding damage. Again, nice idea, badly implemented. Because it's a set amount of damage for each type of weapon. And it doesn't add that much extra damage onto something. It does lend to a sword and an axe and shield, and becomes actually better at that point because you can hit them, let them bleed out while you defend, and when they stop bleeding out, you hit them again, let them bleed out again, and just keep going that way. It adds a tactical option, but I said the amount of bleeding damage is where it suffers, because the bleeding damage isn't. The bleeding damage is just shite, to put it simply. It would need to be better bleeding damage at higher levels. Like, bleeding damage is based upon the weapon damage after it, if you include all the weapon. Your total weapon damage, there's a percentage of that to the person. Then it would become useful. A percentage of that to the person every second, that would be pretty useful then, yes. So if it had a weapon damage of 10, it would do, say, 1 damage for 10 seconds, and at rank 2, you get 1 damage for 20 seconds. And at rank 3, it goes up to 30 seconds, or maybe 40 seconds. Depending on how you want to scale it. So yes, and putting points into it would make it better, invariably be better, and or change it to rank 3, say 10% damage, you get 20% damage over 10 seconds. Then at rank 3 you get 30% damage over 10 seconds, 30% of your weapons damage for 10 seconds, sorry. That would be better, because then you don't have to wait that long for it to finish, and you can hit another hit in, and you wouldn't be well, it wouldn't be wasting anything because you're not losing anything, but every hit you put in that's already got a poison on them would just increase the poison damage time back up to the time on the spell itself. So say if it's over 10 seconds, it'll just keep increasing the timer back to 10 seconds, it won't go over 10 seconds for every hit you put on them. Whereas if every hit you put on them put more time on the timer, past the time of this original hit. So if you hit him once, you do 10 seconds, he gets 10 seconds of poison damage. You hit him another time within 1 second, so he's at 9 seconds, adds another 10 onto that, makes 19. Get another hit in, that goes another second's gone by, it's 18. Get another 10 onto it, it's 28. And you can just walk away and leave him at that point, and he would just bleed to death, because he has 30 seconds of damage on him. And for the first 8 seconds of that, it would be 3 times what the poison damage is, because well no, even if you just leave it as just the same amount of damage and just increase the time, that would still be good. So you're still getting the 1 damage every second for 30 seconds now, 28 seconds rather, instead of for the 10 seconds we originally got. And it only came out at 10 seconds, so the way it works is if you hit them, it goes back up, you get 1 damage for 10 seconds, and then you hit them again, and it'll just reset the timer back to 10 seconds. And you hit them again, it resets the timer back to 10 seconds, so in reality, for those 3 hits, you've only got 12 seconds of damage. And it doesn't make sense. It really focuses you on hiding behind your shield for a large amount of time, the way it's implemented now. Whereas the system I just outlined, where it keeps increasing the time, maybe up to a set limit. You can only do it up to, like, say 1 minute. If you get beyond them, hit them at a minute, it won't increase beyond a minute. So you only get 6 strikes to add on with, and even that would be adding to the gameplay better. Heck, only being able to take up to 30 seconds would make it better. Or you do that with the ranks in the spell as well. The ranks in the bleeding as well. If you do it so, rank 1, you do 10% damage, 10% of weapons total damage that you can see, like. But that's where the problem becomes, is it can only pull the weapon's base damage. It can't pull what you got from enchantments and all that. But if you put the skill onto it, you can actually put a formula in for the skill to make it increase for that as well. Now, even at base damage, it would still be useful. You could just do like 10% of the weapon's base damage, but that's where it fails, because you don't realise what the base damages of the weapons are, because you see the stats that you use, because the way they implemented it was daft. The base weapon damage of an iron sword would be, say, what, like 6? No, it's not 6. Let's just call it 6 for the then a steel one would be 7. A dwarven one would be 8. And it just goes up like that, 1 point on every tier you go up. And the base damage of Daedric weapon isn't all that high, it's maybe about 20 at most. So adding on percentages from that wouldn't be useful. It would have to be 100% of the weapon damage it adds on, just to start off with. Like, doing a critical strike does double damage. That makes sense. But doing bleeding damage, it's like 10% of that for 10 seconds, so you're still getting the extra 100% damage. You're just doing it a different way. And it's guaranteed every hit rather than a percent chance, so that might be better just to put it down to 5 seconds in, so you get half the weapon's damage added on. But because it's every strike, and then put it so you can only do it up to 3 times the original length of the bleeding. So it becomes, yeah, 1 point damage for 5 seconds, then 10 seconds, then 15 seconds. And after that, you don't increase it any further, you just keep topping up to 15 seconds. And then you get up to 30% of your damage by increasing it right up here. That would be fun. See, it takes a lot of thinking about how to do it to eventually get it right. Right. Sarah, do you know about stone and about these spies?
Greetings, my friend. You must be from the Fighters Guild. We appreciate your help.
Yes. Have you seen any strangers in town? No.
Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying. Please, go on. It's said the stone was blessed by Alessia herself. And while it remains in our possession, no harm may come to our church. The relic was stolen from us not long ago. A group of men was seen leaving the chapel the night the stone was stolen. We believe they were bandits.
So where are these bandits?
From all accounts, there were 4 or 5 of them, and they've been seen heading east on the road. Please, find the stone of Saint Alessia.
Just heading east.
Find the stone, please.
Guard.
What? What? No. You're pathetic. Yeah. You're full of it. Yeah. What? Oh, please. Yeah, I get it. No, you do me too much honor. You're good? Please, I'm in... No, you do me... Not on my watch. Captain Bird will know for sure, though. We all report to him.
Okay, go see Captain Bird.
Be seeing you.
Where's Captain Bird? Yo, birdie boy! Where are you?
Please be...
Do you know about strangers?
Nothing comes to mind.
With 5 gold jog your memory.
It's coming back to me now. Yeah, seems I saw someone looking out the window at Gerald's house the other day. Someone I'd never seen before, when Gerald wasn't home. You see what I mean? Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk has given me a powerful thirst. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, go get sozzled. Gerald's house is over here. I think it's this one here or the next one. Well, Gerald's not home, so he's not even got in. There's a trap door. Where's this lead? Oh no, Mythic Dawn. Where's this lead? Oh no! Oh no, there's spies in Brewer. Whatever shall we do? Hello? Hello? Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I went the wrong way. Ah! They have a secret passage that leads out. Oh dear me, no. Whatever shall we do? Hello, guardsman. They have a secret way of getting in and out of Bruma. Oh dear me, wow. There's Cloud Ruler up there. You can't see Cloud Ruler because of distance, but hey ho. Ah, why does my throat always feel so shitty when it gets to the weekend? Geoffrey! 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 I have some information for you, Geoffrey! Geoffrey! I have to deal with these spies in a second. Hello, Caroline. You've seen Geoffrey? Anybody saying Geoffrey? Geoffrey! 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 Looking for you, Geoffrey! Geoffrey.
What have you learned about the spies?
They are having secret sex orgies.
This makes for grim reading.
Yep.
The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them.
Okay.
The plans you
Hello,
found
Martin.
make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. You must eliminate their agents in Bruma.
Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Can he do a spider does? Yes, he can, because he's a spider. Dunmer. There they are. They'll never see me coming.
Nothing to worry about, Ike. Nothing to worry about.
Boo 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 boo. I'm pretty sure that one's in the house. Or in the basement, or something like that. It doesn't tell me. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh! Rosentia over here around here at all. Don't risk confrontation with this WF Rain character. He's insane. He kills anybody gets in his way. Life. It's a rat. Yeah, if we were up here I should be able to detect them by now, because my ability to detect life is fucking amazing. It goes beyond my ability to see people on the map in some ways. Right, so she's not in her house and she's not in the basement. Where is she? Well, I might encounter her on the way down. I'm pretty sure there's been two of them here. Oh, look, there's the other one. Where was she last time? And Ned. Spy's down. Well, yeah, so where the fuck was she? I should be able to detect her if she was there. In fact, detect life is way fucking amazing. I was going to say, look at that, I can see all these things in there, but and I realised no, it's actually just snow on the screen. Oh my god. Let's get this quest over with.
Do
Jeffrey!
you have a moment? What have you learned about the spies?
They're necrophiles.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But we have not eliminated the threat against Bruma and Cloud Ruler Temple, only delayed it. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xerxes.
Oh no.
I will send word to the Countess.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise.
Data card fact.
Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra lord.
Goldbrand.
In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one.
Got it already.
I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
Here's Goldbrand.
This blade has slain many a hero over the years. Tamriel will be better off without it for a while.
What else can I do to help?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think.
Okay. Ta-ta.
Farewell, my friend.
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city.
Oh, I have to teach him how to.
It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
Okay. Where's the gate?
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find.
Okay.
You should
So I'll end
rendezvous with
episode here.
Captain Bird immediately. The sooner that gate is closed, the better.
Yeah, we'll end episode here and we'll see you next episode. Bye bye.